Hello everyone, I'm Kwok and today I'm going to introduce about my experiential design proposal. So first of all, the title of the proposal is Kitsune AR Calisthenics. So this experiential project, the problem statement I face is that a lot of people who do workout at their home, they didn't realize the fact that they are using the wrong posture all this while. Hence, my idea was to implement augmented reality to cooperate with their home workout experience. So it provides the user a better result for their home workout and it motivates them to fix their posture for better gains in building themselves up. So our app focuses on calisthenics, so the type of workout wouldn't be too many of a variety. Next, let me introduce you about my Kitsune AR calisthenics. So first of all, we meant to target the users to learn different type of calisthenic exercise with something to compare in the camera rather than just watching video and do without ensuring their posture to be correct. And next, our main idea is we want the user to first choose the type of workout exercise they wanted to do. Then they will use the device front camera to look at themselves. Then a 3D model of a dummy will do the workout side by side with the user. Then the user will realize the mistake of their posture. Hence, the user is able to correct his or her posture accordingly. So at the same time, the users will get to know the muscle that the specific exercise is targeting, as the targeted muscle group will turn red in the 3D model of the dummy. Next, our goal for this AR project is we want to learn about the correct calisthenic exercise posture in a more interesting way. Next, we will also want the users to know what muscle is targeted for a certain calisthenic exercise. And then we want the user to learn the correct calisthenic exercise for the muscle which the users meant to target. For example, if they want to target chest and bicep, tricep, and shoulder, they will do push-up rather than other type of exercise. So lastly, we want the user to learn calisthenic posture in a more engaging and more immersive way. So next, allow me to talk about the research about the current chosen topic, which is calisthenics. So calisthenics is a form of strength training which consists of variety of movement that exercise large amount of muscle groups. These exercises are performed by relying on minimum equipment, hence it is mainly body weight exercises. So instead of only focusing on one muscle group like the weight training, calisthenic exercise uses multiple muscle from the body, so it does not only increases the strength of muscle, it also strengthens the collaboration of multiple muscle, which is what we usually do in real life practices. So for example, if we want to carry something heavy, so instead of we just use our biceps to carry, in real life, we'll use our thigh muscle, our back muscle, our hand muscle, shoulder muscle, they will collaborate each other, and also our abdominal muscle, they'll collab and then grab the thing that we want to grab up. So instead of only relying one muscle, relying multiple combination of the muscle is much more better, and also it's like our nature of human. So for this project, I aim to focus on push-up, sit-ups, squats, burpees, leg raises, and planks. So as you can see, this is the correct posture of push-up. So the main issue of people having on a push-up posture is either their back is too hunched or they just moving their hips. So if their back is too hunched, they cannot properly target their back muscle because they didn't properly contract their back muscle. And next, for sit-ups, so sit-up basically doesn't have much issue, but some people will also have mistake as their legs are open too wide or their posture of their legs also aren't correct. And next, the squats. Squats is an exercise which a lot of people do mistake, especially they did not lower their hips until the level of parallel, as you can see here. And other than that, a lot of people were relying on their front part of their feet, or they'll have their knees to be too outwards, which kind of lost the purpose of focusing the exercise onto the thighs. And next, the burpees. So burpees, basically we in preparation, push our leg out and then push up and then contract our leg again, then jump. But some people tend to just skip the push-up, so it'll be more easy for the entire variation. But we try to not letting the users to do that because our dummy will do the push-up or like every single step properly. So the users have nearly no chance of lazy and just skipping part of the exercise. And next we have is leg raises. So a lot of people, they do mistake on leg raises posture. So for example, they'll have their head lie on the ground instead of what they do, like in the picture we can see they have their head slightly up a bit, so they're more targeted on their upper abdominals. Otherwise, the leg raises are only targeting the lower abdominal and not in the optimum way. And next, we have plank. So the mistake people facing in plank is that their entire body is not straight enough. Either they are slightly hunched inwards or outwards. So with our AR dummy, we will try our best to avoid that to happen, so everyone can like compare themselves with the dummy, so they know how incorrect their posture is, so they can fix until the textbook level. So next is our journey map. Let's take a look onto the stage 1, setting up the workout. So first of all, after user downloaded our app, and then the user will scan the calisthenic image that they want to exercise. But there's a pain point towards this, which is it takes time to scan the images. So every time you want to do a workout, you need to scan. It takes a lot of time, right? So our solution is we can insert a button for the user to pick rather than implementing images for the user to scan. Well, that is alternative. It kind of lost like the interaction between human and also the real world, but it will be much convenience. But we'll think about that. Alright, and next we have the default 3D model of the human body will appear. So after the user choose what workout they want to do, then there will be a human body of a 3D model human body dummy will appear. So the user are able to visualize the required movement of the human body, but the pain point is that the camera angle might affect the place that the human body model stands. So for example, they might stand on like shelf, or maybe they just stand on somewhere weird. That might happen. So our solution is that the app itself must specify the horizontal or vertical way of portrait the device requires, so we can try to minimum the rate of the character standing in weird place to occur. And next, we have kind of like a video or like a dummy on the top left corner of the screen to show 2 times the posture for that calisthenic movement. So the gain point is that the users has idea on the stance they need to be in, and also users has an idea on how the exercise will be performed. But the pain point is that it wastes the time for the users who are familiarized with the exercise. So our solution is that we'll implement the skip function so they can skip if they don't want to watch to save their time. Next, let's take a look at the stage 2 of the journey map. So the users will select the sets and reps they wanted to do. The game point is that the users are free to select the amount of reps and sets they wanted to do according to their own time and mood. Of course, for planks, there's no such thing as reps. Instead, we'll put like seconds. So maybe, for example, 3 sets of 60 seconds of planks. And next step, the 3D model of the human body will start to do the exercise. So the game point is that the user will start to correct their posture according to the human body model. And next, the app will pause the human body model for the user to rest between sets. So at the front part, other than only setting up the sets and reps, the users will also set up the rest time. So the game point is that the app will strictly control the time for the user to rest, so the users won't take for granted and rest for like 3 minutes. However, the pain point is that the users might take for granted and rest for a very long time. For example, they can set their time to rest like 5 minutes, then it will be extremely waste of time. So our solution is we would like to implement the limit of maximum rest time between each set. So for example, we'll implement maximum 45 seconds in between every every exercises, so that they can effectively train themselves. And next, after finishing the workout, the system will congrats the user. The game point is that the user will feel more satisfied, as there were praises that motivates them to build themselves up continuously. But no but. Finally, the system will show the total calisthenic exercise done as the result. The game point is that the users can clearly see their progress, hence feeling motivated and also self-confidence to break and keep track of their progress and break their own record to their next during their next workout. And this is the visual reference and mockup session. So this is the visual reference of our image target for the user to scan. So these are like push-up, planks, sit-up, leg raises, burpees, and squats. Oops. And next, we have the visual reference and mockup for our 3D model of human body. So this is the model 3D model for now, but the rigging stage haven't started. So after we've done the rigging stage, then we'll see the model to move according to the workout position they wanna do, right? And so this is how the app will look. So first of all, after launching the app, so there will be type of workout on the screen for user to select, or the user can choose to use the camera to scan the image to select their desired calisthenic exercises. And next, as we can see, the users can see themselves and also the 3D model of the human dummy beside of them. So instead of like on top of the bed and stuff, we try to make it stay on the floor, right? And next, we need to select our sets, our reps, and our rest second for the current exercises. So after selecting it, then the exercise will start, of course. Next, as we can see, there's like a posture demo done on the left up corner. As you can see, the dummy will do the exercises so that the users will kind of know how to start and stuff. Okay, for the expert, they can choose to skip the demo on the top right corner of the screen. There's like a skip button here, as you can see. Right? And finally, after finishing all workout, the users can select to end the workout session. So after ending the workout session, our system will show what body part is mostly trained in the current workout. For example, it will say, congratulations, you had slightly trained, extremely trained, moderately trained your abdominal muscle or chest muscle or bicep or tricep or shoulder or thighs or calves, etc. muscle in this journey. And next, the system will also show the sets of exercise done for the entire workout. So as we can see, there's like how many times how many sets of push-ups. So how many reps times how many sets. So for plank is how many seconds times how many sets of plank done. And finally, we will generate one motivational speech from our database to motivate the user to continue using the app. So as we can see, this one is what I usually heard from Chris Herrera. So what he says, it's not about just looking strong, but actually being strong. Okay, so that's all for my presentation for the proposal of Kitsune era calisthenics. Thank you so much.